Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Um, Today I decided I wanted to try and do some container planting, and I went and I bought some plants at Lowe's, and the containers actually came from the dollar store. And what I have is lavender, rosemary, and New Dimension blue salvia. I have notes here, by the way, which are going to be planted in this container. In doing some of the research of these plants, I figured out that because this is totally different design than what I originally started with. These are all pretty much a dry soil, full sun, herbal planter box, basically, a window box. It's kind of what this is. So, I'm going to have information on each of these, should be coming up on the screen as we plant these. What I think I'm going to start with right now is the lavender. These are full sun. Um, you just plant them as deep as the container is. So we'll just dig a hole basically in this, plant it in here. These are going to be anywhere from 12 to 18 inches tall. I have a rosemary and I also have a salvia to put in here. The biggest thing would be the rosemary. We're going to try this for the first year. We'll see what happens. So lavender, full sun, spacing 12 to 18 inches. It's not really going to get in that in this container, but we're only doing this for a season. Dry soil, grow zones are 5 to 9, and it is a perennial. This has pretty blue with leaves up here. Everything's open on this plant, which I find pretty neat. Not just flowers have to go into planter boxes. I think herbs make pretty flowers as well, and it's great for pollinators that are out here, as far as the bees and the butterflies and things like that. So we're going to plant this over here on the very, very, very edge. I have more dirt down here than I can add to it. We're going to see as we plant these in here. It didn't look like it was root bound or anything in the pot, so I'm just going to plant it straight in. Matter of fact, I think I might put it a little closer to the edge. This is the fun of planting in containers. You get to rearrange again. Now these, like I said, these do not like to be wet, which is why it totally messed up my first design. So I was just going with, oh, aren't these pretty? Okay, the next thing that I think I'm going to put in here is going to be the rosemary. Now, the rosemary is also full sun. It's a perennial. It also likes drier soil. It's spacing. It can get 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide, but we're not really worried about that. The grow zones are 5 to 9. And you can see it is dry. And the leaves are edible. I love rosemary, garlic, potatoes. That's going to be a really green. You know what? I think I'm going to plant this different. I'm going to plant it back here. Because I should probably plant that closer to the corner. We'll get with that. It's not quite deep enough. I should be using my trowel, but I end up using my hands. I usually don't even end up having gloves on, to tell you the truth. Just like get my hands dirty. Yes. Alright, the next thing I have in here is New Dimension salvias. Now these, the rosemary and the lavender were both Bonnie plants. Find a lot of different places. This is a Lowe's plant called New Dimension Blue Salvia. It's another tall perennial. It's going to be 12 to 18 inches tall. It is also full sun. Full sun means more than 6 hours or so. It also likes the dry soil, which is why it's going into here. And its leaves and its flowers are also edible as well. I have never actually had this. I haven't had lavender. But I've never had anything salvia. Oh, that's not true. Salvia is a sage. It's in California. Oh, I have salvia. I have sage out front, but it doesn't look like this. Okay, I'm having get it out. This one, this one you can see was kind of root down a groove, so I can't get it out. There we go. Ooh, break those up. Because container planting is kind of actually new to me. It's not something that I've been very successful with in the past. So if you have any tips, put them down in the comments. If you planted herbs in containers before, what kind of containers did you use? What kind of herbs did you use? What kind of a container? I just don't know nothing. What kind of container was it? If you're planting for the first time, what are you trying out? It's going to be new for you this year. So we're going to try this. Oh my goodness, and we're going to see how this works out. And we'll check back in a couple of weeks. And there is my little window box. Of salvia, lavender, and rosemary. My next container plant video will be coming up, and we're going to do another set of herbs. Only this time, they're going to be a wet soil conditioned herb. So be sure to look for that. Until then, thanks. I hope you had a good time. Maybe you learned something. And hope you join us again. Thanks. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.